It's Monster Train, and look at this big boy. Look at him. He's a beautiful boy. I was doing some off-camera runs earlier and I unlocked the Umbra clan. I haven't played with them yet, as you can see, 0 XP. But we're going to jump on in with a random allied clan and see what they can do. It's possible I shouldn't be playing on Covenant 1 at this stage, whilst I haven't actually unlocked all the cards and artifacts, but hey ho, let's see what we can see regardless. So, consume, add 3 excavated ember cards. And then they've got consume and they give me energy and draw, nice. Flash freeze, so we've got the Stygian as our allies. It's a good poison, well, frostbite spell. But are we going to get enough Stygian cards to take advantage of it? And then we've got Space Prism as a common for the Umbra. Consume, and increases capacity on the floor. This is nice, this is very useful. And Seraph's going to temper our strength, no big deal. So, what have we got? Ooh, trained steward units gain damage shield 2 and multi-strike 1. Now they're probably all being removed from the deck eventually, but that's a big boost early on. Or extra pyre health, which is probably useful throughout. Oh, I've turned on the lore tooltips as well, as you'll notice on the right there. They're off by default, which I thought was a bit strange, but I'm interested in this sort of thing in general, so I've turned them on so I can see what they're doing. Let's go for the prototype, because the only time I'm ever really going to take it is very early in the run. Now, Penumbra. Both of these versions we've got are currently 3 capacity and size. This one gorges to gain attack and health, and this one you summon him and he gets +2 capacity. Well, let's take the gorge one, and we'll have a look at one of the main mechanics that the Umbra have got. So let's try and get to good habits, see what we're up against. Just, well, it doesn't really matter on the first floor, it's always the normal guy, I think. But we've got Forged Disciples and their healers. Marker Invasion. Enemy units appear on each floor, so they'll be dealing 15 damage on the top floor. Let's do it. Let's get some extra gold early on. It's only really this first round of them that we've got to worry about that much. And we've got the Frozen Lances and the Stygian, so we could pop one off. Now we're surviving. Now, Shade Splitter, the common card, the starter card for the Umbra, will create morsels for you. When they're eaten, they give buffs to the thing that ate them, and Gorge gives additional buffs. So we're going to put these guys behind our Umbra, and he's going to eat them after combat. And just like that, he's doing 23 damage every turn, and he's now up to 10 HP. Space Prison, because we always want room for more. Pop a trained steward in front, and they're actually pretty decent because of the prototype that we took. He gains 2 health, 2 attack and 1 lifesteal. That's nice, because lifesteal will give you damage health back when you damage enemies. So he's going to swing for 23, and he's going to heal 23. Which will put him back up to full health, and we'll get a trained steward out on the next floor, because why not? Oh, and actually, that morsel that we put down had damage, so he took out the last cleric for us. I didn't realise. Now, 18, that's not sufficient. We've got nothing to gorge with this turn. I'm going to keep those 2 spots free for more morsels. 26 and dead. Lovely. So here comes the boss. There's our Ember Cache finally. Probably won't see those this playthrough, but this combat, but there you go. So yeah, these two don't have any attack on them, but they've got damage shield and health, so it's all good. And they're making our big boy bigger. put a bit of frostbite on the boss? Why not? A bit of extra damage every floor. Now then. Oh, we can play Flash Freeze again, get even more poison damage on him. And he's already dead. No need to do anything else really. Just gonna take a few rounds to just swing him down. And there he goes. So, what have we got? Ember Drain is another common feature of the Umbra. They'll have cards that give boosts to one of your units. But then Ember Drain, so Ember Drain 2, next turn you'll lose 2 Ember. Turn after that you'll lose 1 Ember, and then it disappears. So this spell really costs you 3 mana, except 3 Ember, but it does give you back 2 Ember, so it really costs you 1. Yeah. Trigger feeding on morsel units, so I could play a bunch of morsels, feast on them, play a bunch more morsels, and then feast on them during the normal combat phase. That seems like a good bet. Adding more morsels to the deck is also useful though, because we haven't really got many at the moment. But we'll probably get more opportunities to get more morsels. Now, are we really a spell slinging deck? Generally not. Titan's Gratitude? No, we'll skip those. Another Stygian unit. No, I don't think we need one at the moment. We've got the Trained Stewards with all their buffs. Let's see what the Magic Shop can offer instead. Upgraded spells gain holdover. What did we just add? Feast. Holdover and Feast. It's free to play, so yeah. Let's do it. Do I re-roll, see what else the shop's got? I don't think so, it's a bit early. So, a sweeper attacks all enemy units. I don't know if that's a big issue. Reconciler's adding Sinner's Burden to the draw pile. More of an issue maybe. Do we want Spikes 3? If any of our morsels attack, they'll kill themselves, so let's not take Spikes 3. So, where do we set up? It's probably still top floor because... yeah, we'll set up top floor still, I think. And we'll play that so we can get more morsels up there. Top 2 floors, I think. And then we'll take that guy out so we don't get the Sinner's Burden. Collector, lovely. Nothing to feast on, but we'll play it just to get it back next time. Yeah. So potentially, yeah, we want the bottom 2 floors to be Trained Stewards, I think. Not a lot we can do about this in this burden. Where's all our morsels? Right, that's our Trained Steward complement setup. Now I think I will take that guy out, just because I don't want any one of these burdens clogging up the deck. Yeah, these multi-striking Trained Stewards are doing nicely at the moment. Now, we'll play these, get our morsels. And then we'll scoff them before... although, we could scoff them afterwards. No, we'll play that now. I should have probably scoffed the one now that buffed the enemy, and then left the energy one after I played Feast. Oh, we're already on the boss. Trained Steward's doing a fine job. Calcified Ember to get all that energy and draw. An X-Cost spell would be nice. And then we'll just play everything because we can. Bit of damage here, nothing major. And we're We've not really got a lot of morsels throughout. And we're one short of killing the boss. Well, that's just madness. If we'd got any of those flash freezes to take out the backliner, that might have been helpful, but it's minor damage, we're fine.
Mic off. Mic on.
Now then, Primal Dust, damage shield. That's the other damage mitigation option that the Umbra really have apart from life drain. Do I need more space prisms? I do want to add lots more morsels to the deck, but I think I'll take Antumbra Assault because we want more morsels at this stage, really. I'm not really discarding a lot, so offering spells are less attractive. Let's go. So, don't really need the Pyre health. Artifacts are always nice. Merchant of Magic though. Let's see if we could boost the damage of our Antumbra Assault. If I could give it holdover, play it, play the morsels, feast on the morsels, play a bunch more morsels. Could be nice. Well, it's given us holdover, we've got to try it now. So, I don't think I want to remove any cards from the deck just yet. Well, there's some that are pretty useless. Now, are any of you better than the trained stewards? Not really, not for this deck. Aha. Penance Yard. So it's the old Scourges, the Blights again. Playing a Blight card deals 100 damage. Because you do get some of these added to your deck in the final fight against Seraph quite often, I've found. Oh yeah, it says there Seraph controlled most of the Vengeful Shards. So you're getting back Pyre health, but do I need Pyre health that desperately? I don't know. I don't think it's that attractive still. On we go to Daedalus. Let's see what we can do with him. So, 1 damage to front unit on death. I'm not that bothered about that one really. I think I prefer it to explosives going off twice or the damage shield on the bomb. Again, we'll set up on the top floor. Ember Cache in the first hand is nice because we'll actually get to see some of those embers now. And lovely, bit of extra health and a damage shield. Train Steward down there just so that it doesn't get blown up by the bomb straight away. Need to get some of these frozen lanterns out. They're going to be useful in these early game bits. Oh yeah, the damage shields got popped by the death of the enemies. How foolish of me. That's the thing with damage shield, whether it's 1 damage or 100, it still pops the shield. Oh well. So, Antumbra Assault. Let's take out this guy. Now what have we got? Lifesteal, damage shield. We'll play all of that. He might take damage from the bomb, but then he's going to gain health back because he's going to attack Daedalus. Or I could play it now. And now we're dealing an extra damage to Daedalus. Lovely. And the damage shield will trigger straight away. Well, it's not... There's ups and downs to each option. Which means there's probably a definite right option and wrong one in that specific scenario. And I don't know if I picked the right one. Still need more morsels, need lots of morsels. Here's the sort of thing I'm talking about. Morsel, morsel again, feast on him. Then I play my Shade Splitters, get some more. 2 energy ones for next turn, lovely. And, whoops. And Bang, the enemy is dead. So my other two floors are really just about weakening things before they get up top. Although having said that, the backliner isn't going to die now. Or are they? Ah, they are. Problem solved. And some morsels for some extra health. Feast on them. And then a shade splitter and another morsel. Lovely. So yeah, we could do with trample on our main guy, so it deals damage to all the units in a line. That would be very nice, but we haven't got it yet. Oops, I nearly played Feast without playing. Ooh, I got the morsel miner, the rare morsel. It's very special and everyone loves it. Tasty one here, it certainly is. Yum yum yum. And now, what do we do with our last? Let's put some poison on the boss man, because why the heck not? He's approaching. What do? We play more morsels, and then we eat them. So that's how we roll. So our 3 excavated embers were in the bottom 5 cards of the deck. That's just marvellous. And we've actually got space on the top floor for a train steward, so why not? Daedalus, doesn't really matter. And yeah, he's down. So, let's just play things because we can. Now, Antumbra's Assault, it can deal damage to your own creatures. So if my train steward didn't have a damage shield, I'd probably just knock him out here. But there's no need. Boss down. Lovely. Furnace tap. Apply Rage 4, Multi-Strike 1, but Ember Drain 4, so that's costing you, what, 10 Ember over the next 4 turns. So that's the sort of thing you play on the last turn, before the boss shows up, really. Deep Offering, I've got a lot of crap in the deck. But at a cost of 2. I don't know if it's worth it unless you're full of thingamajigs. Offering cards. And we're not. Now, we don't have enough morsels really to go onto a second floor and get some more gorges. And they're not going to gorge on the top floor behind Penumbra. I don't know. I don't think we need those either. Let's go. And do we need more capacity? We've got those 2 prism things, space prisms. They're pretty good. I'm not sure we need capacity. I think it's draw. I was sure I was going to be taking capacity coming into this first run with the Umbra bit. Then I drew 2 space prisms. Do we copy a card? Antumbra Assault. It's pretty nice. It will often, but not always, be able to create new embers, new morsels for me. Don't really have any units I want to buff. Could get another unit. No, let's go this way. Let's get rid of 2 Frozen Lances, because over time they're going to become some of the more useless parts of the deck. Copy Antumbra Assault, and now Champo. 6-2, that's a lot of damage. And we still don't really need the capacity. So let's go for Glutton 2. And let's move on. Armor 15, that's a lot of damage that you have to get through. And these guys are going to be scourging us. I'm skipping a lot of these trials. I'm making it easier on myself in that regard. But we are playing Covenant 1 with no extra cards or artifacts unlocked. And that is having a big effect on our ability to be as cool as we could possibly be. So I think it's fine not to take those trials. I'd rather kill you than... I mean, it's too late. Oh no, it does stop and put the scourge in the deck. It triggers first, that's good to know. So, Space Prism. We'll Antumbra Assault on you because we don't like you very much. And we still haven't got our feast yet, but that's fine. Do we play another morsel back there? I really do want to go all in on these morsels. And then we'll pop another train steward down. Oh, that's plus 18 plus 6. You've got to love it. Yeah, you can just bugger off, mate. Now, we've got another Antumbra, but we've got... Yeah, this is the trouble with Antumbras. We've got nothing left that we can actually kill with it. Unless... I kill one of my own morsels? Question mark? To get 2 more? Yeah, let's kill the energy one. Then we get 2 more. Lovely. Then we feast. Oh, I could have actually played the Space Prism first there, that's my bad. But we're going to feast on him anyway. That dude's already dead. With these Ember Caches actually, I could take more advantage of Ember Drain cards. Potentially. Food for thought. Oh, he's already up to 81 damage, look at this boy. I was just say 81, I meant 96. What a silly Billy. No. Yeah, let's just play all the things. I could have played that Summer Assault to get it back in my hand next turn. Probably should have. I got the other one. I mean, I knew I was probably going to get one, but still. It's just a good damage card as well as being a morsel creator. I need to remember that. So. I mean, they're all dead when they get out. They're going to hit him and then they're going to die. So we'll drop a train steward, and then we'll play that just to bring it back to our hand. Now, I forgot to check which you were. You're the gain 5 after combat. So you're going to be dealing a lot more damage by the time you get up to the top floor. We'll deal with that when we have to. So let's fill up here as much as we can. Which is this much. Oh, he's getting so big. I mean, I'm letting this Scourger get through, but small price to pay. Let's see. And now he's gone. I will play that out because we're pretty much perfect on this fight so far, so let's stay that way. Oh, he's big strong. Even my train stewards are still half decent. I'm probably going to end up regressing, not building up a second floor just yet. But we haven't had a lot of decent options. I mean, boss is dead, but still. Bam. Sacrifice a creature to add 3 random uncommon or rare morsels. So I can sacrifice a morsel to get 3 more. Or I can play an expensive spell that lets me apply damage shield. I'm not the biggest fan of damage shield. Let's go for Cannon Fires. Fits what we're doing. None of this will probably fit what we're doing now. Magic shop. Do I put holdover on cannibalize as well? Do I just make my deck the same 4 or 5 cards every turn? Maybe. Double stack. Frostbite 16. I could put that on one of these and get rid of the other. And then I've got half decent Frostbite strategy to back up the main one. I'll put it on. I've got plenty of gold.
Mic off. Mic on.
No. What else? I mean... Yeah, let's make Cannibalize cheaper. If I'm going to have a bunch of holdover cards in the long run, then I want some of them to be a little bit cheaper. Then we will remove the Frozen Lance, I think, and the less good Flash Freeze. Do I keep the Trained Stewards around? They're proving their worth. Is Ember Cash proving its worth? Not really. Not really. I'm getting Ember for morsels. I don't think we need it. Nothing else in the shop we desperately wanted, was there? Permafrost? What am I going to play that on? I mean, holdover stuff comes back to my hand anyway. 13 and 16 Frostbite. On we go. Ah, this is the lifesteal guy, yeah. Yeah, I forget sometimes to check what the boss is, but I know this guy. He's wearing my favourite colour, and he's an absolute pooper. Now, I'm thinking let's just not even worry about the trials for the aforementioned reasons. So. I mean, that seems like a solid start all the time. Getting our boy down. Yep. And do we want to play the other Shade Splitter? Put the morsel already in our hand? Or is that just thickening up the deck on the second cycle for no real sensible reason? Let's start frostbiting this guy because he's a beefy boy. Yeah, we'll take out the collector. I don't know if that's the best play there, but it's a collector. You can't stop me. And it does create morsels, so it's probably a correct play. Let's get down a couple of train stewards to soften this guy up a bit more. Although with all that gorging I'm doing on the top floor, I think that guy is probably out of commission. Yeah. Now, can we get big enough to one-shot this guy? I mean, we're not going to need to fully one-shot him, so we should be fine. But there's no one we can assault anymore, which means we're not gorging this turn. So it's train stewards. Still need more morsels that I'm creating without conditions attached. I mean, that guy will die in one hit to Penumbra if this guy's out of the way. So let's get this guy out of the way. Yeah, that guy will be dead by the time they get to the top floor. Now I can play that. Lovely. Although I'm sure I've forgotten at least once there to play the holdover cards when I should be playing them. But there you go. Eats gains lifesteal, 3 HP. I mean, lifesteal's nice, but he's not got a lot of HP at the moment. Let's Shade Split. Play a Jeweler, which is probably the least valuable of them all, so we'll cannibalize it. And then we'll play a bunch more and we'll feast. And then we'll play the last one. Now, so that's dead, that's Yeah, nothing really needs frostbite at this stage, but we'll throw it on for the giggles. It feels good to just have one big beefy unit on the top floor cleaning everything up. So again, the Antumbra assaults aren't generating morsels for us, so we'll just play a bunch of shade splitters. And then we'll feast. Nice. With these train stewards, actually, they're going to eat up a few of the boss's turns, just because it's going to take a little while to get through his damage shield. This is nice. Cannibalize that boy, and play a load more. Very marvellous. And then that gives us an energy bag, and we can use our secondary strategy of frostbite the heck out of the boss. Okay, it only took 2 or 3 turns for him to drop those guys. That's the concern. We'll cannibalize the energy guy. And we'll get back. So the green one is health. The red one is purely damage. That seems logical to me, I like it. Let's take out the damage one, because we're fine for damage. We've got a morsel miner, lovely. And that morsel. Now do we assault one of these? I think we do. And then we'll play another of the same type, but now we've also got an extra morsel. Yeah, I'm liking morsels, I'm liking Penumbra. My big strong boy. And yeah, you're already dead, boss, but still nonetheless. Let's keep this combo going. So, the lifesteal one. Probably not terribly, I mean, nothing's necessary, we've already killed the boss. I'm just fanning about now for the lols. Bam. Eat that, you purple cloaked bum face. Yes. Hate that guy. Now, Wretch. Return consumed morsel units to your hand. I know already that this doesn't include cardless morsels. So what counts as cardless? I don't actually know. I think Shade Splitter morsels may count as normal, but ones that you've added through things like Antumbra Assault are cardless. I'm not certain though. Do I want a second feast? I didn't need one. Wretch can't hurt. Let's take it for science. And we'll skip the allied clan again, because we're really all about the morsels on this run. I don't really want to remove a lot from the deck at this stage. We're already 17 cards. We're already cheap as chips. Does that make sense? Not really. Let's go to the magic shop. Permafrost, don't want it. Do I need to cheapen a spell at all? Probably not. For a clan that can benefit a lot from Ember, I've got loads of 0 costs. Let's reroll. There's Holdover. Holdover on Cannibalize. It's that thing that I planned to do, and it's actually coming. It's actually coming up Millhouse. Caverns are giving me a rail spike. So we've got rail spikes for Hellhorned Awoken or Stygian. Rage and Armour. Don't need them. Not for this deck. See what Fell's got to offer. Scourges would be a problem. Spell Shield and Armour. I think we can live with that. Let's see. Which of the cats is growling? Sorry, I've got cats in the background. I just heard one of them growling. It's fine. Probably fine. Anyway, Penumbra. Yes, you're going up there, aren't you, friend? And that Antumbra morsel is actually becoming 3 better morsels. Oh, we haven't played any space prisms yet, so we can't actually play any further morsels on this floor. Guess we'll play our first trained steward and we'll give him a morsel. Yum yum. When they die, they give bonuses to all friendly units, so we don't really want to kill them out of combat. So, Trained Steward gets a bit of a boost from that morsel, but not a great deal because it doesn't have any gorge bonuses. There's one of our space prisms, fantastic. Now we can start having fun. Shade Splitter. Cannibalize. Yeah, we got a miner. Delicious. Now we could kill something with Antumbra Assault, so we'll feast at this stage. We don't really want to play things on the floors that these boys are on if we can help it. And more morsels, because lovely stuff. Now you can only hit one target though. He's going to kill that. 2 of these are going to come up. One of these is going to come up. Still need some way of hitting multiple targets with Penumbra. But I do know that Trample is a part of the Umbra clan. So, we will ping you, because why not? We'll cannibalize you. Throw down what we get. Feast at this stage. Throw down you. Take out you. Yeah, we're giving a bit of armor to those guys, but come on, we're giving ourselves so much good stuff over it. And a trained steward. So trained stewards have largely achieved their job, which is slow things down and hold them up until I'm mostly ridiculous in terms of what I can do. Another space prism, lovely. Now this guy's not getting a great deal of armor from us, but he will get a bit. 118, yeah, he's already at the point where he's getting enough armor to outdo us for now. But no, he's dead again. Kill our own trained steward because it's almost dead. But let's play a couple of these nice boys. And then another trained steward, because why not? Now, I mean, he's still dead. Yeah, he's dead by a long way, so even if we do all our shenanigans on this floor... Ah, we got Wretch! Jesus! Yeah, it brings back the ones from Shade Splitter, yeah, definitely. The common and uncommons. So yes, play a bunch. Yep. Now, Antumbra Assault, let's get that out. Play a bunch more. Do we cannibalize one of those, or do we... I mean, we can assault our own trained steward again. Ah, but yeah, we don't have any more feasts. We actually could use another feast at this stage. I'll play the Magmawars and sacrifice it just to keep the holdover card. Oh, I've given him some boost, never mind. Do I want these to come back around? They may as well. My deck is apparently full of morsels at this point anyway. Yeah, yeah, that wretch. Oh my god. It's filled this deck. Yeah, we're letting this backline through because we're just not trampling yet. Desperate for trample. Oops. Anyway, let's get these morsels out. I should probably just click them instead of dragging them every time. And we'll play those two. That one's probably the least useful, so we'll play those two. And yeah, we take some damage to our fire because we can't do anything about backliners right now. Oh, we got back our morsel miner. That's spiffing. Oh my god, this guy's going to get huge armor from all the harvesting that's happening. Oh shit, I misclicked. Never mind. I can still play a boatload of morsels. I clicked on the card to pick it up and then I meant to just put it back in my hand. I should have right clicked, but I left clicked. Look at this boy, he's got like 90 armor and he's still going down. Oh, 311 to the face. And we're only getting bigger. We're probably already big enough that we've won, but hey ho. It's not how we roll around here. We keep playing cards until we run out of cards to play. And yeah, the Entumbra Assault aren't doing a great deal for us now, so I think that's that turn. If I could dupe that feast again. A hand that's like 2 assaults, 2 feasts, and a cannibalize. If I could dupe the cannibalize after that. Do go on. Sick. More morsels? Cannibalize one at this stage, or no, let's ping that one. Now we can feast. Now we can play our last morsel, cannibalize it, and play a bunch more morsels. Lovely. We're not going to have to be right-clicking to speed through this boss fight, because she is going down in a couple of hits. Yeah, this video is going to be long enough. I'll just press enter and we'll see what happens. Need to work on getting these videos a bit shorter, I think. I value your precious time. Another wretch is overkill. Let's see. I mean, you obviously don't value your time that much, otherwise you wouldn't be watching me, but there we go. Another draw. Don't really need anything. I think we've already won. Penumbra is my friend. Artifacts. We've not picked up many artifacts on this run. Look at this. Train stewards have carried us throughout on the lower floors. Consume. Do we have any consume cards? We don't really, do we? No. So we could daze people just to annoy them, I guess. Morsels get damage shield once. They can tank for you before they go down, maybe. Units get an extra upgrade slot. We've got no units other than train stewards. Titan's Claws, frozen cards. I don't know if any of these are tasty. Friendly units end with life steal 2. Keeps my train stewards going, although I think it clashes with damage shield. I think, like, say the enemy swings, hits me with a damage shield, no damage. We swing back, we'll lose the lifesteal even though we didn't gain anything. +2 on the middle floor. We're not running into capacity problems thanks to our space prism, so yeah, I honestly don't know if we need anything. Do we need to purge anything? I've kind of given up on playing flash freezes. Especially that one. I might keep the other one around for sentimental value and all that. And do we really need 4 trained stewards? I think I'll keep them. I've not made them gold yet by winning in a Covenant difficulty with trained stewards, so we'll keep them around. Please give me trample. There's trample. That's all I needed. That's all I've ever wanted. He's now got a capacity of 4 though. Who cares? Just set up on the middle floor. Let's try it. Non-boss spikes 5, kills off any of my good morsels, the ones with attack damage, so we won't take it. Although it doesn't kill them all off because I could play them first and then feast, but I'm not worried about it. Train steward. Now, Wretch doesn't even have consume. I can play it multiple times and just fill my deck. But we need some morsels to get the train going. Now, do we cannibalise one of them or do we assault one of them? I think we'll assault that boy. Play out 2 more, that's the floor full. No, I could cannibalise my train steward. I should have kind of kept one of those back and then cannibalised it afterwards, probably. Although, eat them, wretch them. It's not a terribly healthy thing to be promoting, but we appear to have all our morsels back. And then we'll play that one, and we'll cannibalise it just so we get cannibalised back. And then we'll play these just because the trained steward is still alive, so we may as well snack on what's left over. Now we've got 2 floors going on and enough morsels for both. Although we haven't had our space prisms yet, so if you hear any rustling in the background, by the way, that's yet more cat-related nonsense. So, let us play one on each floor to begin with, so I've got that one there for cannibalise when I need him. Get some more energy. Kill that boy. Didn't even see you up there, chum. Health or damage shield? Probably health. We'll scoff them, we'll play that one, we'll cannibalise that one, because yeah, we're still all about feeding Penumbra where we can. And then this one that's left over, we'll drop it down here. This guy's now doing 12-2, that's pretty good. That guy's not going down just yet though. Is that going to be enough to finish him off before the top? Should I play the train steward? All these questions and more will be answered in a few seconds. How much health you got, top floor boy? 15. I mean, I need the train stewards out. This is just a thing. Play those boys. Run out of energy, which is disappointing. If I get an energy morsel though. No, I didn't. The one time you want energy morsels. Did I get one? No. But there we go, we're still doing fine. He's now big enough to knock off most targets, question mark. Although 2 in a row is still a challenge. Ah well, at least I'm not hitting my big boy on the bottom floor. There's our space prisms right at the bottom of the deck. Now, we can drop that boy. Play a couple of mini boys. We're probably not playing any more morsels on the bottom floor, so let's put a less good train steward in front of my big beefy 12-12. Do we cannibalise one of these? I think we do. Play them all, and then we play a shade splitter. There's an energy one, don't need it now really, but a lot of scoffing, a lot of gorging, 174 damage, so yeah, that guy's, with his 160 HP, it's probably getting to the what is he, a gilded wing? Yeah, the gilded wings are a pain. Everyone hates them. He's getting up to like Pyre. No. So, we don't have anything we can kill with our Entumbrel Assaults unless we make something. Let's retch. Let's just fill the deck with nonsense. And let's play out said nonsense. As much as we can. I mean, we could Entumbrel Assault at this point, get one back. We haven't got any energy ones down yet though, and I'd like an energy one. So let's... No, we still haven't. No, no energy ones. Well, isn't that just marvellous? Cannibalize. No, we'll feast. I could have cannibalized before and filled up the floor, never mind. Because I could have gone like that, and maybe I'd have got an NG one, but I haven't now. It's fine, I think we're still gorged on like 8, 9, 10 morsels. Yeah, 240 damage is good, it's a lot. Brief respite, lovely. So, same old, same old. No energy ones again. But this time we'll play the Cannibalize first. Still no energy ones. Let's just throw them out there. All your morsels. Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, we're doing trample damage, so any excess damage that's left over from the first one kills the second one. Nobody else is getting past us to the pyre. Hey boss. This guy showed up a lot in the open beta, so with his I've got trample and I'm a big scary boy thing, he's just not as scary as like purple cloak guy with this life drain. Maybe in time I'll come to understand him a bit better and be less fearful of him, but for now that guy I don't like. So, let's see, that's all this done. Another morsel miner, very nice, don't mind if I do. Yeah, ping him for an acceptable amount of damage, but nothing major. And he's already dead. Bop. One fight to go. Probably don't need any of this. This looks like an interesting card though. 20 damage to a random enemy 4 times. If it kills 2 of them, it makes back its cost. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not for this deck though. So, no, we don't need allied cards at this point. Not when we're just scoffing every morsel in sight. Stygian really haven't got involved with this deck, but it's fine. What would I dupe? Would I dupe a feast? 2 feast, 2 assault, 2 cannibalize? Oh no, it's not dupe cannibalize yet, but I think I will dupe a feast. Let's see, I should probably go to the shops first, but I've already made up my mind. And yeah, there's nothing else I can really give it that would benefit. Entumbrel Assault. Oh yeah, slots are full, so I can't give it. The old extra cost reduction. I could make my Shade Splitters cheaper. I could make that Flash Freeze cheaper and play it every... I could make it cheaper and give it hold... Well, give it holdover and play it every turn on the boss. Just for the funsies. Just to soften her up a bit. Do we want anything here? Probably not. Do we want anything here? Probably not. It's all Stygian stuff. We're not interested terribly. Thank you, but we've got a boss to fight. So it's tempering the strength of our units. That only really matters to Penumbra himself, and it doesn't really matter because he's devouring everything in sight all the time. Do I need to set up on the second floor though? Do I need the extra capacity? I'm going to set up on the top floor. Because I've got 2 feasts now, so lack of capacity is fine because I can just eat things. Oh yeah, great, 3 energy morsels. Although, cannibalize. Now, let us play that one. Do a quick bit of feasting. The sooner we can get this space prisms, the better. Do I play the last one just to kill it? Or do I leave it in the deck? I mean, the deck will be full of morsels once I've retched anyway, so... So, one of the reasons to set up on the top floor is because these light wings keep popping in. But she drops off. Did she give me any blights? No, she didn't. Temperament doesn't give blights, but she does drop off these boys. I don't think it's a problem. But setting up on the top floor lets us potentially get a flawless, so that's cool. 2 more morsels. Do I cannibalize a morsel, or do I play a trained steward for the lols and cannibalize it? I think I need as much morsel power as I can get at this stage, just because we're not very big yet. This setup will help us take out these first few floors. And then we'll play at that point anyway. So they've also got armor 15 on harvest. This first floor might be slipping by. There's not a lot we might be able to do about this. Let's see. Definitely want that guy out of the picture. I think I will just sack all my train stewards, you know. Ooh, 2 morsel miners. That's a pretty spicy meatball right there. Now, we could retch at this point, so we shall. Because let's just fill the hand with things, including that morsel miner I just scoffed. Feast again. And then a bunch more morsels. Yeah, we could have used a bit more capacity as it turns out. How many of these do we need to put in front to keep Train Steward alive? Just 1? I should have picked one of the energy ones, but there we go. Yeah, second floor could be a Train Steward with all our spare morsels. So we're taking 10 damage to the power. Oh no, we're taking 10 damage per hit. Oh my god. Yeah. This is going to be closer than I thought. Never mind. Right. Let's just get the morsels out. And cannibalize. Another morsel feast. And then a bunch of morsels. And that guy's... yeah, that guy's dead. He was not a big part of the plan. How much life steal we got built up? 4. That's good. Because we're probably taking damage. With that many dudes coming up against us. Looking pretty rude. Oh, we finally got flash freeze. Good of you to show up. Let's see. Let's take out one of those backline. I should take out the multi-striker, but it's probably irrelevant. Right, this floor doesn't have a harvest guy, so we'll sack that guy there. Then we'll play these boys. We don't need to feast because that will trigger even more armor for this guy, but but then it gives him 15 armor, but it gives us... oh no, it gives him 15 armor each time. Let's not feast, actually. Let's not rock the cradle there. So, flash freeze again, just for the fun. Oh god, I could retch again. Whee! Let's just fill the entire deck with morsels. More morsels than you can shake a stick at. Nom nom nom. Lovely. Then we'll add some more morsels. We'll cannibalise one. And then we'll add some more morsels. Take out that boy, and that boy just because we can. We could play a bunch of morsels, we don't really need to. Oh, some of those survived. Jesus, have I made a horrible error? 6 HP. I need to focus. Maybe. Well, they're all dead. 300. Can I afford to play spells on this floor? Is all the harvesting that guy's going to get? Should play these first, probably, just to see if I can get nicer looking morsels. So, 309 damage, 160. 160 is 320. Is that right? No, it's... Yeah. Oh yeah, because I'm not dealing full damage to that guy. Fine, I won't flash freeze to the boss. Oh, it's a good thing I actually stopped to do the maths on that. Right, yeah, I should have faffed around the old frostbite. It was very silly of me. But having those harvest guys wasn't fun either. And now I've got no feasts. This is an outrage. Flash freeze. We're just gonna have to hope he's big enough. I'm not sure if he is. I could stop playing the flash freeze, to be honest, but it will help when he gets up here, I think. I'm actually worried about this now. Oh no, we got him. Thank goodness for that. It would be a shame if my awful misplays and not really thinking things through in full would have cost us this victory, because this was a fun little run. I enjoyed it a lot. Morsels and gorging on them does seem fun. Although getting a different penumbra next time and using one of the gorging creatures could also be pretty interesting. But there you go. Unlike the Stygian Guard, victory on my first Umbra play. Basking in the fires of hell once more. With not many artifacts. So, 26,000, that's an awful score. But I have unlocked 9 gold cards. Fantastic. And we've unlocked Morsel Miner added to your hand on the making of the morsel. Shade Lamp, the first time an enemy unit dies, add 2 morsels, that sounds nice. We have got the Stygian Guard up a bit. Throws to a random card in your hand. Spell weakness when an enemy enters your train. Interesting. New personal record for damage dealt. A few little bits and bobs on the old thing. We're getting close to the Melting Remnant. And that is about that for the Umbra. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next time.